With the holiday season in full swing, there are plenty of things in life to be thankful for. One Oklahoma native is thankful for the ability to do what he does best: talking.
Here comes Bullet.
Meet Larry Reece, a homegrown boy out of Miami, Oklahoma, who has worked almost his entire life to be where he is today, the voice of Oklahoma State athletics.
I knew that I wanted to be around athletics. I played it all through my schooling and just knew I wanted to be around athletics, so I had to figure out a way to do that. So my dad was announcing my Little League games, and I thought that was the coolest thing, and even let me do a couple of innings the game after mine one time, and I thought that was a pretty neat deal.
But his dreams of a long, illustrious career almost came to a screeching halt in December of 2015. Larry Reece was diagnosed with squamous cell carcinoma. Reece had throat cancer.
I called a friend of mine, Dr. Garrick Schreck, just for a physical. I disguised it as a physical. Went in, did my blood work, and I'm a couple years older than him, so he's kind of giving me grief going through my blood work and saying, man, you're healthier than I am, and I'm a little bit younger than you. And finally, I got the courage to say, all right, Doc, what about this?
Now, a man accurately named The Voice faced not only one of the biggest trials he would face in his career, but also his life.
He immediately said, I'm afraid it might be lymphoma, and I'd like to just take the lymph node out. And I said, you're the surgeon, let's do it.
Although this traumatic experience impacted Larry's career, it wasn't enough to keep him from doing what he loves to do.
I was fortunate enough that we've got great people around here, and I talked to my athletic director, Mike Holder, and said, I think I need to call in a favor from Boone Pickens. And he said, I think you're right, let's call him. And I called Boone and I said, Boone, I've got throat cancer. I've got one chance at this. I want to be here to walk my daughter down the aisle, my daughter Lauren. I want to grow old with my beautiful bride, and I want to be here to help my parents as they grow old. And he said, Larry, he said, I gave $40 million to MD Anderson. I said, I do know that. That might be part of why I'm calling you. And he said, I'd have been mad if you hadn't called me, but he said, by the end of the day, they will know who you are at MD Anderson, and you'll be in good hands.
With his wife, daughter, and the rest of the Cowboy family standing at his side, Reece is as much of a staple to OSU athletics as Pistol Pete or Bullet.
3-point basket, Phil Forte!
Cancer may have slowed him down, but at the end of the day, Reece is still in that chair, doing what he does best.
I've just got one question.